green economy discourse and even the papers, they recognize and they are talking about a multiple crisis. So they are talking about the crisis of environment, a crisis of food, a crisis of financing. We are talking about a civilizational crisis. When you are talking, it's a whole civilization, it's a whole understanding of what's well living that really is in problem now. So it's not enough if you find small solutions to these multiple crises. You cannot have small band-aids to put in so big problems. And it's not enough to see it as 1 + 1 + 1. In the very heart of the crisis, in our understanding, is the Western model of consumption, of production, and of willing, and what we want to have as a better life. So in that sense, of course, all the green discourse do not connect with what we've been listening here since the very beginning, that is the idea of finitude. They are still thinking that we can just change a little bit, have more, and then from where this money for change is being thought to come in the green economy discourse. They are talking all the time about natural capital. So natural capital is a kind of high standard understanding of the same road that we've been following since the 19th century. So it's saying that something that is out of us, to what we do not belong, is not only resource, but now is more than only being resource, is natural capital that should be given price, should be sold, should be to allow us to have more money. So in that sense, all the proposals, or at least the most of the proposals in the green economy solution has to do with RED, with carbon trade economy. So it's not changing the very deep questions. It's just trying to see how in the superficie we can change to maintain the consumption in the same levels. In no moment of this document of green economy or many others that you certainly will see, people are talking about the consumption. They are talking about change in the production level, but they are not saying, okay, let's think how much we are consuming of what, then how we can deal with that. So I think that coming to this time of the uncertainties, times in which we are not very proud of our own truth, open our mind to more deepened dialogue in terms of new understanding of the world in which we are living. And in that sense, I think that the Catholic Church have maybe a very important contribution if go back to its own and deep understanding. And in that sense, I agree with Jim, that we, and I'm saying we, but of course you, need to be more radical, much more radical. And each time that the Catholic Church have been radical and committed with the poor, have give great examples to the world.